Hello, Ryan here, and welcome to Star Citizen Sunday. This is a weekly show which covers all of the news from the week just past. Be sure to subscribe if you like what you see, and let's get on with it. This week, 3.13 gets ever closer to Wave 1. We check out the Reputation UI and how this will affect the PU as a whole, plus Star Citizen Live talks all about the gangs of the Pyro system. So before we begin, just a quick update on 3.13. CIG were hoping to release it to Wave 1 this week, but it looks like that didn't happen, so there is a strong chance that a Wave 1 release will be early next week. As always, I will keep you all informed and cover the leaked patch notes as and when they happen, so be sure to hit subscribe if you want to keep up with that. So this week's Inside Star Citizen kicked off looking at this new Reputation UI, which is coming in Alpha 3.13. This will allow players to track values for their own reputation with various NPC mission givers and organizations. It'll track your affinity, which is how much the entity likes you, which could be the individual mission giver or an organization, and this affinity will be affected by a few things, mostly your mission performance, what you did during the mission and so on, but also through everyday actions, be that flying in a bad way or having the wrong decal on your ship. One example they gave was that Constantine Hurston, who is a bit of a snob, and if you walk in wearing something odd, he may think less of you and thus affecting your affinity with him. For organisations, it refers to the overall opinion of the org's members, and this could determine whether they want to help you or if they want to attack you. Now, the confidence level is exclusive to NPC mission givers and shows how good they think you are at a job, with career being exclusive to organisations and allows for progression and rewards. Another difference between orgs and mission givers is that orgs can have a number of career scopes, and these scopes could include a defence scope or a bounty scope or even a jailer's scope, which will track your different levels of career proficiency. Each scope will have their own rankings, which as you move through them from a negative to a positive, you will attain bonuses and benefits like maybe extra percentage of payouts. Now, a great feature of this is how it allows players to bring something to their group. For example, you might have a really high reputation with a certain organisation that your friends don't, meaning that you could bring a really cool mission to that group of friends that they wouldn't necessarily be able to acquire, making players want to play together more and sharing these mission experiences. For 3.13, this release will focus on missions and how your affinity and confidence is affected. Going forwards, there will be other actions affecting these as well, like maybe pissing off mission givers. You could attack them or attack their employees or just do really badly in a mission and then they will react accordingly. Now, this mission system will bring flavour to the organisations and NPCs by playing with what they like and don't like. So everything that you do in game will be affected by your reputation, and this will allow them to bring more of the lore into the game as well, which is currently only existing on the website. Personally, I feel that this is such an exciting feature to get into the PU, as it will give players the feeling of progression, like our actions are actually creating consequences, be that good or bad. It will allow us to gain better benefits for doing what we are already doing now. So it's quite a fundamental change, and of course will grow over time to be bigger and better and more balanced and incorporate every single thing in the verse. After this, we got to see some of the new additions coming in 3.13 in the patch report, kicking off with reputations, of course. We also have the new cave entrances and exteriors, which I am really looking forward to checking out. New asteroids, which look much better than the previous set. Non-commercial overlays to create a more industrial look at certain stations. Polish revisions to the rest of the Stanton system that got missed off in 3.12. New mission types, including quantum travel sensitive cargo and timed multi-drop deliveries, new stagger force reactions, trolleys, mounted guns, ship wear and dirt, the Merlin and Constellation docking, mining laser subcomponents to further enhance the mining profession, ship naming to a few of the ships, signed distance field shields, which turns out are not just the visual effects but the actual fully fleshed tech system for the shields, and finally the new Cyclone NT variant. And then in a subsequent 3.13X patch, so after the initial release of 3.13, there will be ship-to-station docking, the Tumbril Nova Tonk, and the Hercules C2 and M2. But that was Inside Star Citizen. Let us move on. So also this week we had a new Galactopedia update. The roadmap was also updated, however the only change was the new addition of the Cyclone MT into the 313 build. The latest jump point is available for all subscribers, and finally the lore team had a very cool Star Citizen Live talking about and further fleshing out the various gangs we will find in the Pyro system. It is a must watch for any lore addict. I have provided the link in the description below. So that brings us to the end of the show. If you do enjoy my content, please consider subscribing and hitting that like button. Also, I am able to do this thanks to my very generous patrons and channel members. If you appreciate what I do and would like to help make it even better from as little as $1 a month, all of the links are provided below.